So now it's up to Yevgeny Plushenko, the reigning world champion. He was absolutely perfect last season. 7-0, his record last year, and he basically was not challenged. Maybe at the World Championships, Timothy Gable was right there, but Plushenko was far and away the best, and trying to do that again today here at Madison Square Garden. Gable, Weiss, Yankee, 3 Americans making up the top 3 as Yevgeny Plushenko takes the ice. Hard to believe, Dick, that he's only 20 years of age at this point, huh?
He's had a wonderful career. You know, I really feel sorry for him with this injured knee, and I hope in a sense that he cuts back on some of his quadruples here, because there's no need to put the pressure on his legs at this particular point, if that will call. Yet on the other hand, he's got 2 planned, and what can I tell you? I mean, you make your choice.
I'm glad he's not listening to you. Hey, go ahead and try the quads. Let's see him.
Well, I'd like to see him not injure himself over the year. Music St.Petersburg300, used last year.
In honor of the celebration of St. Petersburg being 300 years old, he threw a big party as a part of that this summer.
Now here comes this quadruple toe. Beautiful landing. He very sensibly did not make it a triple combination, a multiple combination jump. There might have been a little 2-footing on the landing. But there was a clean one with a triple toe. And that's sort of taking ease on the first one when you feel there's a problem, and adding the triple toe combination part to the second jump, changing your mind in the middle.
His right knee will be a major story all season long. See if he can hold up throughout a long competitive season. Taking a chance with that torn meniscus. Not getting it taken care of before this season.
Triple axel. Neat and clean and very beautiful. He's a wonderful athlete, and these jumps are just flowing out of him. Triple axel again. Oh, look at the, wow, did you see how he leaned over on that entrance edge? Instead of saying to the circle, he leaned out of the circle. And that's always a very dangerous thing to do. Triple flip. Well, there's a lot of tension to his skating, a lot of pizzazz to it, a lot of sort of camera obvious moves. I mean, he just has a wonderful presence, I think, on the ice. There's certainly nothing bland about him.
But he has toned it down just a little bit over the last couple of years. He
Yeah.
used to have some wild movements.
Well, he still does, you know, to a certain degree. I mean, look at these in this a straight boom, boom. That he really. See, now this one sort of has speed and continuous motion, and it adds to the program, I think.
Yevgeny Plushenko just turned it up a notch here in Madison Square Garden.
You know, I think the audience likes it because they saw that he really tried. He really pushed it. He didn't lay back. It wasn't slow. It wasn't dull. And he's got pizzazz with his skating. It's bizarre sometimes, but it's quite wonderful.
They're out of their seats in the Garden for Yevgeny Plushenko. Timothy Gable is your leader. We'll come back and check the marks for the reigning world champ in just a moment here at the Campbells International Figure Skating Classic. Meanwhile, Yevgeny Plushenko in the kiss and cry along with his coach Alexei Mishin after bringing the crowd out of their seats here in Madison Square Garden.
This was his first quadruple toe. Look at the attempt here, the turns, the tight revolution, the double-footed landing. That kept it from being a perfect move. Now look right here again and watch the feet in the air. First of all, the legs are straight. They're very tightly turned. The toe pick first, 3-turn, back edge, toe pick. Look at that, nice turn there, but not far enough around. Didn't unhook and double-footed it. But later on, he did a triple axel that I think was really interesting. Watch the body lean on the forward edge. It's out of the circle. See how he goes out there and nevertheless saves it even though he falls out of the landing. And boy, that's a danger point right there.
For technical merit. 5.8.
Recently threw out the first pitch at Camden Yards for the Orioles game and said he never felt so out of his element and nervous in his entire life, even hit the Olympics. First set now. Look at those, Dick. 5.8.
Oh, well, they're very good marks. Clearly, he was the best free skater tonight. There's still a lot of gaps in his program, but he had, you know, a very, very acceptable. This is a program which, if I were him, I'd take it.
Ones across the board after the 5.8s and 5.9s for presentation, and Yevgeny Plushenko vaults ahead of Timothy Gable.